So what are you having?
A boy, Caleb, after my husband's father.
Congratulations.
Roger couldn't wait to start putting together the nursery. He's had the walls painted and the crib set up for months.
Mrs. Walker, how far along are you?
38 weeks. Is everything okay?
I'm just trying to find a better angle.
Do you have kids?
Me? No. I'm not exactly the parental type.
Doctor, could I see you for a moment, please?
Yeah. Excuse us. How long before she goes into active labor?
At the earliest?
Yeah.
I'd say 9 months, but only if she starts trying today.
What do you mean?
The woman's not pregnant.
What?
Either she's delusional or she's pulling a fast one on us.
What are you talking about?
That's the first pregnant woman I've ever met who doesn't have a baby in her.
So, what seems to be the problem?
My roommate's a bitch.
Try having your period for 2 months straight and see how happy you are.
Have you been to see a gynecologist?
I work during the days.
At a coffee shop. You know, it wouldn't be the end of the world if you're not there to pour a latte.
I can't afford to give up a shift unless you want to pick up my half of the rent.
Why not? I already pick up everything else you leave around the house.
I know how that goes.
What?
What?
Are you trying to say something?
No, I'm trying to do an intake. So, you're experiencing cramps, irritability.
Yeah, and I'm tired, like all the time.
So when was your last period? And when have you ever picked up after me?
I don't know. They're kind of irregular recently.
Do you think your clothes just magically wind up in the closet? Irregular, is that usual for you?
Yes. Ever since I was...
We've only been living together for 3 days.
And yet our living room looks like it's been taken over by a frat house for 3 months.
Oh, frat house. Frat house. Dramatic much? I mean, I'm sorry if I don't share your taste in sterile.
It's called minimal.
You sleep on a wooden plank.
Well, at least I have a bed. I don't consider a sleeping bag to be a mattress.
I told you I'm getting a new one next month.
Do you guys want us to leave you alone?
Of course not.
Where were we?
Irregular periods.
Tell us more.
I'm here to treat patients, not whack jobs. Get a load of this. This woman that was in here a little while ago, the one in labor, turns out she's not in labor. Turns out she's not even pregnant.
What?
Yeah, she's faking it. Because, oh, I don't know, she wants the attention or she's clinically insane.
Give her to me,
What?
the patient. I'll take her off your hands for you since you can't seem to handle it.
Who said I couldn't handle it?
That's certainly what it just sounded like.
What happened to staying out of each other's way? You miss me that much?
Look, this isn't about you and your inflated sense of irresistible charm. That woman deserves to be treated with respect.
I think what that woman needs to be treated with is a little bit of lithium. She's pretending to be pregnant.
She's not pretending to be anything. It's called false pregnancy.
See, I know what it's called.
Mrs. Walker honestly believes she's about to give birth.
Well, I honestly believe that I should be touring with Pearl Jam, but I'm not bringing in my ridiculous hallucinations into this hospital and taking resources away from the real medical problems that we've got here.
False pregnancy is a legitimate psychological disorder. Maybe if you bothered to pick up a medical journal every once in a while, you would know how to treat it properly.
You want to play shrink?
Yeah.
Knock yourself out.
Okay.
I've got better things to do with my time.
Yeah, Pearl Jam? Seriously? How old are we?
Dr. McCullen, surgery, please. Dr. McCullen.
Hey.
Oh, hi. How's your dad?
He's sleeping.
So, the adrenaline finally wore off?
More like the sedative finally kicked in. Hey, thanks for saving him. If you hadn't found him, God knows what would have happened.
Well, look, you know, after all the stories I've heard about Robert Scorpio, I think he would have been fine.
I'm sorry about the other night.
Don't be. It's all right.
I didn't mean to overstep.
You didn't. Look, it was my fault, okay? I had a long day and I took it out on you, and I'm sorry.
It's just... I love Stone. I think that he's wonderful. And I only want the best for him.
Look, Robin, I can take care of my son. You know, I've been doing just fine for all these years.
I know you have. I can see that. I mean, he's a great kid.
Look, Robin, he just doesn't know you that well. You know, he just feels awkward around you. It's understandable, right?
It was a little bit more than that. His behavior was unusual. It's worth looking into, that's all I'm saying. And I'm sorry if it hurts you to hear this, but I wouldn't be a good friend if I didn't say anything.
Oh, you have been a good friend, and I appreciate everything you've done for us. And I'm glad that Stone had the chance to see you and see poor Charles.
Oh, wait, why does it sound like you're saying goodbye again?
Me and Stone are gonna be leaving in the morning.
Jagger, don't be stubborn.
Look, I gotta get back to San Francisco, and it's been too hard for Stone to be away from home.
I thought this was your home.
Yeah, I thought so too.